They say the best revenge is looking good. But what happens when the person helping you look good is sleeping with your husband? For 8 months, I worked out with my personal trainer, Destiny, 5 days a week. She pushed me harder than anyone ever had. "Come on, Cheryl! 10 more reps! You got this! Do it for yourself!" She motivated me through every workout, every meal plan, every pound lost. I went from 210 pounds to 150 pounds, from a size 16 to a size 6, from insecure and uncomfortable to confident and strong. She transformed my body and my life, or so I thought, until I discovered that every drop of sweat, every pound lost, every inch gone, it was all for him, my husband, her lover. She wasn't training me for me. She was training me for him. This is the story of how my personal trainer's motivation wasn't about my health or confidence. It was about making me exactly what her affair partner wanted, and how I used that same strength she helped me build to destroy them both. My name is Cheryl Thompson, and before I tell you about the ultimate betrayal disguised as support, you need to understand where I started, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I grew up in Houston, Texas, in the 3rd Ward, a historically Black neighborhood with deep roots, strong community, and working-class pride. My parents both worked at the post office, owned their home, sent me and my 2 brothers to church every Sunday, and taught us that hard work and faith could get you anywhere. I was always a big girl, not just thick, not just curvy, big. Even as a child, I was heavier than other kids. My grandmother would say, "You're just healthy, baby. Good eating means good living." My mother, who struggled with her own weight, would defend me. "Leave her alone. She's beautiful just as she is." But kids at school didn't think so. I got teased constantly. Fat Cheryl. Cheryl the whale. Boys would moo at me in the hallways. Girls would whisper when I walked by. I learned to be funny, to be smart, to be the friend everyone loved but no one wanted to date. By high school, I was 180 pounds at 5'6". I tried every diet. Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Slim Fast, that weird cabbage soup thing. I'd lose 10 pounds, gain back 15. I'd starve myself for weeks, then binge on everything I'd been denying myself. The cycle was endless and demoralizing. You just need willpower, people would say, like I hadn't been trying my whole life. After high school, I went to Texas Southern University, an HBCU in Houston, majored in education, became a 3rd grade teacher. I was good at it. Kids loved me. I loved them. I found purpose in teaching, found value in something other than my appearance. That's when I met Marcus Thompson. He was 27, I was 25. He worked in IT at a hospital, made decent money, drove a nice car. We met at a TSU alumni event. He approached me at the buffet. I was loading my plate with mac and cheese, greens, fried chicken, all the good Southern food. "You know how to eat," he said, smiling. "I like a woman with an appetite." I laughed, defensive. "Is that your way of saying I'm fat?" "That's my way of saying you're not one of these women who orders a salad and eats 3 bites. You're real." I like that. We talked all night. He was funny, sweet, attentive, didn't make jokes about my weight, didn't suggest I needed to change. On our first date, he took me to Papa Dough for seafood. I ordered the full platter. He smiled and said, "That's my girl." For the first time in my life, I felt accepted, beautiful even. Marcus never criticized my weight, never suggested I lose pounds, never compared me to thinner women. "You're perfect the way you are," he'd say. We dated for 2 years, got married when I was 27. Beautiful wedding at Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church, my church since childhood. 200 guests, reception at a hotel ballroom, line dancing, stepping. My uncle DJing old school R&B. I wore a size 18 wedding dress and felt like a queen. Marcus's vows made me cry. "I love you exactly as you are. Every curve, every inch, every pound. You're my wife, my partner, my queen. I'll never ask you to be anything but yourself." We moved into a house in Pearland, a suburb south of Houston where a lot of Black professionals were moving. 3 bedrooms, good schools for the kids we planned to have, a backyard for barbecues. We were living the dream. The first 5 years of marriage were good. Really good. Marcus was supportive of my teaching career. We had game nights with friends, went to family barbecues, traveled to New Orleans and Atlanta. We tried to have children, tracked ovulation, did fertility treatments, prayed and believed, but it never happened. Unexplained infertility, the doctors said. It's okay, Marcus would say when I cried about another negative pregnancy test. We have each other. That's enough. By year 5, I'd gained more weight, from 190 when we got married to 210 pounds. Size 18 wedding dress became size 20, then size 22 everyday clothes. I felt it. In my joints, in my energy, in my confidence. I'd gotten comfortable. Stopped trying to impress Marcus. Stopped trying to impress myself. Maybe I should join a gym, I said one night, looking at myself in the mirror with disgust. Why? Marcus asked. You look fine to me. I don't feel fine. I'm tired all the time. My knees hurt. I get winded walking upstairs. Then do it for your health, he said. Not for appearance. I married you at 190 pounds. I love you at 210 pounds. Your weight doesn't change how I feel about you. I thought that was love. Unconditional acceptance. Now I know it was permission. Permission to stay exactly as I was because he liked me that way. Around year 6, things started to shift. Marcus started working out, joined a gym, hired a trainer, started meal prepping, lost weight, got muscular, looked better than he had in years. You look amazing, I said, watching him check himself out in the mirror. Thanks, babe. I feel amazing too. You should come to the gym with me. Maybe, I said, feeling inadequate next to his transformation. He started going to the gym 5-6 times a week. Early mornings before work, evenings after work, weekends. Always at the gym. His trainer was helping him reach his goals, he said. Our sex life changed too. Not that it had ever been amazing. I'd always felt self-conscious about my body, even with Marcus, who claimed to love it. But now, he seemed less interested. Made excuses. Was always tired from working out. Did you want to tonight? I'd ask, trying to initiate. I'm exhausted from leg day, babe. Tomorrow. Tomorrow never came. I started feeling it. That familiar insecurity from childhood. That sense that I wasn't enough. Wasn't attractive enough. Wasn't thin enough. Wasn't desirable. I really think I need to lose weight, I told my best friend Tasha over lunch one day. Why? She asked. Because Marcus is getting fit? Because I feel disgusting, I said honestly. I'm 210 pounds, Tasha. I can't keep living like this. I'm tired all the time. Nothing fits. I feel invisible. Then do it, she said. Not for Marcus. For you. For your health. For your confidence. I don't even know where to start. Get a trainer. Someone who can push you, hold you accountable, create a real plan. These DIY diets never work. She was right. I'd tried doing it alone for 30 years. It never lasted. So I did it. I joined Marcus's gym, LA Fitness in Pearland. It was February, resolution season. The gym was packed. I signed up for a personal training consultation. That's when I met Destiny. Destiny Jackson was 28 years old, 4 years younger than me. She was everything I wasn't. Fit, toned, confident. About 5'8", maybe 140 pounds of pure muscle. Brown skin, natural hair pulled into a high puff, wearing tight athletic wear that showed off her perfect body. She had that Instagram fitness model look. Abs, sculpted arms, that perfect peach-shaped booty that comes from years of squats. You must be Cheryl, she said, approaching me with a huge smile and infectious energy. I'm Destiny. I'm so excited to work with you. Thanks, I said, immediately feeling inadequate next to her. Tell me about your goals, she said, sitting down with a clipboard. I want to lose weight, I said simply. I'm 210 pounds. I want to get back to at least 160, maybe 150. That's 60 pounds, she said. That's a big goal, but totally doable. What's your why? Why do you want to lose 60 pounds? I want to feel better, I said. Have more energy, be healthier. Maybe feel attractive again. She looked at me with such understanding and compassion. You are attractive now, Cheryl. You know that, right? This journey isn't about becoming worthy of love. You're already worthy. This is about feeling strong, confident, healthy. This is about you. I started crying right there in the gym. This stranger had said what I needed to hear for 30 years. I'm going to help you, Destiny said, handing me a tissue. We're going to do this together, but I need you to commit. No half-assing this. 5 days a week, 1-hour sessions. Meal plans I create, check-ins, accountability. Can you commit to that? Yes, I said. I can commit. Good, let's get started. That was February 15th, the day my life changed, or so I thought. The first month was brutal. Destiny pushed me harder than I'd ever been pushed. Circuit training, weightlifting, cardio, HIIT workouts. I could barely walk after our sessions. Every muscle hurt. I wanted to quit daily. Come on, Cheryl. 10 more seconds. You got this. Don't quit on me. She was relentless, motivating. She'd text me every morning. Good morning, Queen. Ready to crush today? She'd check my meals. Send me pics of your meals so I can make sure you're on track. She'd celebrate every small victory. You did 5 push-ups today. Last week you could barely do 1. You're getting stronger. She became more than my trainer. She became my friend, my confidant, my biggest cheerleader. We'd talk during sessions about life, relationships, struggles, dreams. I told her about my marriage, about Marcus, about how he'd lost weight and I felt left behind. Does Marcus support your fitness journey? She asked during week 3. He says he does, but I don't know. He seems distant lately. How long have you been married? 7 years. And how's the intimacy? She asked carefully. I hesitated, embarrassed. Not great. We barely, anymore. That'll change, she said confidently. When you start feeling confident in your body, when you start feeling strong and sexy, he won't be able to keep his hands off you. Trust me. I trusted her. By month 2, I'd lost 15 pounds. 210 to 195. I'd gone down a size. My clothes fit better. I had more energy. I felt incredible. Look at you, Destiny said, taking progress photos. You're glowing. Marcus must be noticing. He mentioned I looked good, I said, but he's still distant. Keep going, she said. By the time you hit your goal weight, he won't know what hit him. By month 3, I'd lost another 12 pounds. 195 to 183. 27 pounds total. People at school were noticing. Ms. Thompson, you look different. Girl, what are you doing? You look amazing. Marcus noticed, too. Started paying more attention. Complimenting me more. Touching me more. Our sex life improved. Not great, but better than it had been in months. See? Destiny said when I told her. I told you. Men are visual. The better you look, the more he'll want you. By month 4, I'd lost another 15 pounds. 183 to 168. 42 pounds total. I'd gone from size 18 to size 12. I barely recognized myself in the mirror. I had collarbones, hip bones, cheekbones. I looked like a different person. You're beautiful, Destiny would say, taking photos for my progress. Look at what you've accomplished. You did this. Marcus was all over me now. Wanted sex constantly. Complimented my body. You look incredible, babe. I'm so proud of you. But something felt off. He seemed more interested in my body than in me. Would comment on specific areas. Your arms look toned. Your stomach is flatter. Your thighs don't touch anymore. Is that weird? I asked Destiny during a session. No, he's just appreciating your hard work, she said. Enjoy the attention, girl. You earned it. By month 6, I'd lost another 10 pounds. 168 to 158. 52 pounds total. Size 12 to size 8. I was in the best shape of my life. I could run 3 miles without stopping. Could do real push-ups. Could lift weights I never imagined lifting. 8 more pounds to your goal, Destiny said. We're so close. How do you feel? I feel amazing, I said honestly. Strong, confident, sexy even. You are sexy, she said. You always were. But now you know it. That's the difference. By month 7, I'd lost another 5 pounds. 158 to 153. 57 pounds total. 3 pounds from my goal. Marcus was obsessed. Couldn't keep his hands off me. Would grab me constantly, comment on my body, want me to wear tight clothes, show off my new figure. "You should wear this dress I bought you," he said one Saturday, handing me a tight bodycon dress. "This is really tight," I said. "You have the body for it now," he said. "Show it off." I wore it. He couldn't stop staring. Neither could other men when we went out. "You look good on my arm," Marcus said that night, like I was an accessory. By month 8, I'd hit my goal. 153 to 150. 60 pounds lost. 8 months of hard work. 5 days a week with destiny. Meal plans, discipline, dedication. I'd gone from 210 pounds, size 18, to 150 pounds, size 6. I looked completely different. I felt completely different. "We did it!" Destiny screamed when I stepped on the scale. 60 pounds. 8 months. "Cheryl, you're a warrior. Look at what you accomplished." She took final progress photos, before and after. The difference was shocking. I posted them on Instagram with a long caption about my journey, about Destiny's training, about how fitness changed my life. The post went viral. Thousands of likes, hundreds of comments. "You look amazing. What's your secret? Who's your trainer?" Destiny reposted it. "My client Cheryl lost 60 kilograms in 8 months. If you want results like this, DM me. Spots available." She got flooded with new client requests. "You're literally helping me build my business," she said, hugging me after our final session. "Thank you for trusting me." "Thank you for changing my life," I said, tearing up. That night, Marcus took me to dinner. Expensive steakhouse in downtown Houston. "I'm so proud of you," he said over wine. "You look incredible. The best you've ever looked." "Thanks, baby," I said, feeling beautiful for the first time in my life. "I got you something," he said, handing me a box. Inside was lingerie. Expensive, lacy, red lingerie. Size small. "I thought we could celebrate tonight," he said, eyes intense. "Celebrate the new you." We went home. Had sex. And something felt wrong. The way he touched me. The way he looked at me. The way he said, "This is what I've been waiting for." Like the old me hadn't been worth touching. Like I'd finally become what he wanted. I pushed the thought away. I was being paranoid. Marcus loved me. Always had. This was just him appreciating my transformation. But the feeling wouldn't go away. 2 weeks later, I went back to the gym. I wasn't training with Destiny anymore. I'd met my goal and couldn't afford ongoing sessions. But I'd kept my membership. I went to the gym on my own now, maintaining the habits she'd taught me. It was a Saturday afternoon. I was on the treadmill, running, when I saw them. Marcus and Destiny. Together. In the gym. He was spotting her while she did squats, his hands on her hips, adjusting her form. Too close. Too familiar. Too intimate. I stopped running, stood there watching them. She finished her set. He said something. She laughed, touched his arm. He smiled. That smile I hadn't seen in months. The smile he used to give me before I lost weight. My heart started racing. Not from the run, from panic. I watched them for 20 minutes. Watched how they interacted. How comfortable they were with each other. How he'd touch her back, her shoulder, her waist. How she'd lean into him. Then they left together. Walked out of the gym, toward the parking lot. I followed them. Stayed back far enough that they wouldn't notice. They got into Marcus's car. His car. Together. And they kissed. Not a friendly peck. A real kiss. Deep, passionate. Like they'd done it 1,000 times before. I stood there in the parking lot, watching my husband kiss my personal trainer. The woman who'd motivated me, trained me, transformed me. The woman who'd become my friend. I felt my legs go weak. Sat down on the curb. Pulled out my phone with shaking hands. Opened Instagram. Went to Destiny's profile. Scrolled through her photos. And there he was. In the background of photos from 6 months ago. 7 months ago. 8 months ago. Marcus. At the gym. In her posts about morning workouts and training sessions and gym family, they'd been together the entire time. The entire time she'd been training me. Every "you're doing great," every "he'll love the new you," every "keep going, girl." It had all been for him. For Marcus, her affair partner. She wasn't training me for me. She was training me for him, making me into exactly what her lover wanted. Pushing me to lose weight, not for my health or confidence, but so her affair partner would be more attracted to his wife. I sat on that curb and threw up. Just leaned over and vomited into the grass. Then I drove home. Marcus wasn't there, still with Destiny somewhere. I went to his laptop. Opened it. I knew the password. He'd never changed it. Opened his messages. Found her name. Destiny. I scrolled back. 8 months of messages. Starting the week before I joined the gym. Marcus. She's finally ready to lose weight. She joined the gym. Destiny. I can work with her. I can get her where you want her. Marcus. I need her to lose at least 50 lbs. She's too big right now. I'm not attracted to her anymore. Destiny. Baby, I'll get her there. Trust me. I'll make her exactly what you want. I kept reading. Months of messages. Planning my workouts. Discussing my progress. Marcus. She's down to 195. Getting better but still not there yet. Destiny. Be patient. She's working hard. Another few months. Marcus. I can't wait. I want to actually want my wife again. Destiny. You want me? Marcus. I want both. You for the sex, her for the marriage and respectability. I kept scrolling. Found photos. Destiny in lingerie. Destiny in Marcus's car. Destiny in what looked like a hotel room. Selfies of them together, kissing. In bed. Found a video. Opened it. Immediately regretted it. Marcus and Destiny having sex. In our guest bedroom. In our house. While I was at work teaching 3rd graders. The date on the video. 3 weeks ago. When I was 155 pounds. 5 pounds from my goal. I closed the laptop. Sat on the couch. And something inside me shifted. I wasn't sad. Wasn't broken. Wasn't crying. I was furious. Cold, calculated fury. Destiny had used me. Marcus had used me. They'd turned my fitness journey, something I thought was about me, about my health, about my confidence, into a project to make me fuckable for my cheating husband. Every drop of sweat, every sore muscle, every meal I'd tracked, every pound I'd lost. It was all for him, for them. I pulled out my phone, called Tasha. I need you to come over, right now, and bring wine. What happened? Marcus is cheating on me with Destiny, my personal trainer. They've been together the entire 8 months. She trained me to lose 60 pounds so Marcus would be attracted to me again while he was fucking her. Silence. Then, I'm on my way. Tasha arrived 20 minutes later with 2 bottles of wine and murder in her eyes. Show me everything, she said. I showed her the messages, the photos, the video, all of it. Oh, hell no, Tasha said. Hell no. We're destroying both of them. I need a plan, I said. I'm not doing anything emotional. I'm doing this strategically. You're a teacher. You're patient. You plan. You execute. Let's do this right. Over the next 3 hours, we made a plan. Phase 1. Evidence screenshot. Everything from Marcus's laptop. Save all messages, photos, videos, to a secure cloud account. Document their affair thoroughly. Phase 2. Exposure. Expose Destiny's professional conduct to the gym, expose the affair publicly, with evidence. Divorce Marcus and take everything. Phase 3. Rebuild. Continue my fitness journey for me. Find a new gym and new trainer, thrive. I executed Phase 1 that night. Screenshotted hundreds of messages. Downloaded every photo and video. Backed everything up to 3 different cloud accounts. Then I went to the gym's website. Found the corporate complaint portal. Wrote a detailed complaint. I'm writing to report a personal trainer at your Pearland location, Destiny Jackson, for gross professional misconduct. Ms. Jackson engaged in a romantic and sexual relationship with my husband, while simultaneously working as my personal trainer for 8 months. She used her professional relationship with me to facilitate an affair with my spouse. I have evidence that she shared private information about my body, my insecurities, and my progress with my husband, her affair partner. This is an egregious violation of professional boundaries and client trust. Attached is evidence of this conduct. I attached screenshots, submitted the complaint. Then I texted Marcus. Don't come home tonight. I know about Destiny. I know everything. We'll talk tomorrow through lawyers. He called immediately. I didn't answer. He texted, Cheryl, please let me explain. I didn't respond. He came home anyway. I'd changed the locks. He knocked for 20 minutes. I didn't open the door. Cheryl, baby, let me in. Let me explain. I opened the door. Calmly. Marcus, you've been fucking my personal trainer for 8 months. The woman who I thought was my friend. The woman I trusted. You used her to make me lose weight so you'd be attracted to me again while you were sleeping with her. There's nothing to explain. Get out of my house. This is my house too. That we'll discuss with lawyers. Leave. Now. He left. I locked the door again, went to bed, and slept better than I had in months. The next morning, I hired a divorce attorney. The best in Houston. Showed her everything. This is clear adultery, she said. Texas is a community property state, but adultery affects the division of assets. You'll get the house. You'll get more than 50%. And given that he used marital funds to pay for the gym membership where he met his affair partner and to pay for her training sessions, that's dissipation of marital assets. He'll owe you reimbursement. Good, I said. Take everything you can. The gym called me 3 days later. Ms. Thompson, we've completed our investigation into your complaint against Destiny Jackson. We're terminating her employment effective immediately. What she did violates our code of conduct and professional ethics. We're deeply sorry this happened in our facility. Thank you, I said. We'd like to offer you a free year of membership and personal training with a different trainer as compensation for the situation. I appreciate that, but I'll be finding a different gym. I can't step foot in there again. We understand. Again, we're very sorry. Destiny texted me later that day. Cheryl, please, can we talk? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I care about you. Your fitness journey was real. I responded. My fitness journey was a project to make me fuckable for your affair partner. You used my vulnerability, my insecurity, and my trust to facilitate your affair with my husband. You're a predator disguised as a friend. Lose my number. She tried to call. I blocked her. Then I did something that felt necessary. I posted on Instagram. I posted the before and after photo that had gone viral, the one celebrating my 60-pound weight loss. But this time, I added context. Update on my 60 Lila Bees in 8 months transformation. Turns out my personal trainer was sleeping with my husband the entire time. Every workout, every meal plan, every motivational text. It was all designed to make me into what her affair partner, my husband, wanted. She wasn't training me for me. She was training me for him. This is your reminder that not everyone who claims to support you has your best interests at heart. I'm still proud of the work I did. But I'm doing it for me now, not for a cheating husband or a predatory trainer. Truth hurts, still strong. I tagged Destiny, tagged the gym, posted it. The post went viral again. But this time, for a different reason. Thousands of comments. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. What a horrible person. You dodged a bullet. You're still beautiful and strong. Destiny's business imploded. Every potential client who'd reached out after my original post now knew the truth. Her Instagram was flooded with comments calling her a predator, a homewrecker, unprofessional. She deleted her account within a day. The divorce took 6 months. Marcus tried to fight it, claimed I was being vindictive, claimed the affair just happened. My attorney destroyed him. Presented evidence of the affair. Presented evidence that he'd paid for my training sessions with marital funds specifically so Destiny could fix me for him. Presented messages where he called me too fat to fuck. The judge was not sympathetic. I got the house, got 65% of assets, got half his 401k, got 3 years of spousal support, got reimbursement for the training fees he'd paid Destiny. Marcus and Destiny's relationship fell apart within months. Turns out when you build a relationship on betrayal and she loses her career because of you, the foundation isn't great. That was a year ago. I'm 34 now, still 150 pounds. I maintained the weight loss because I'm doing it for ME now, still strong, still fit. But now I work out at a different gym with a different trainer. An older woman who respects boundaries and actually cares about my well-being. I'm dating someone new, a PE coach at another school. He's kind, honest, and fell for me at my current weight. Not because I lost weight for him. I posted one more Instagram post 6 months after the divorce. 1 year update. Still strong. Still 150 lbs. Still thriving. But this time, I'm doing it for me. Not for a man who didn't deserve me. Not for a trainer who exploited me. For me, the body I built wasn't for someone else to enjoy while betraying me. It's mine. My strength. My achievement. My power. And nobody can take that from me. Still standing. I'm stronger than ever. That post got 50,000 likes. Comments from women sharing similar stories. Comments from people celebrating my strength. Destiny tried to restart her training business in another city, but the story had spread. Houston's fitness community is tight. Word got around. She couldn't rebuild. Marcus remarried, some woman he met at a bar. I heard they're miserable. Funny how relationships built on lies tend to fail. My name is Cheryl Thompson. My husband's side chick was my personal trainer. She made me lose 60 pounds, not for my health, not for my confidence, not for me, but for him, for her affair partner. She weaponized my insecurity to facilitate her affair. But here's what they didn't count on. The strength I built was real. The discipline was real. The confidence, once I directed it toward myself instead of toward pleasing a cheating husband, was real. They tried to use my transformation as a tool to serve them. Instead, I used it as a tool to destroy them. Destiny lost her career. Marcus lost his wife, his house, and 65% of his assets. And me? I lost 60 pounds. Lost a cheating husband. Lost a fake friend. And gained myself. That's not revenge. That's called using the strength they helped you build to walk away from people who don't deserve you. The best revenge isn't looking good. It's being good. To yourself. For yourself. Without needing their validation. I'm still here. Still strong. Still standing. And they can both watch from a distance while I thrive. If this story made you want to hit the gym and then hit them where it hurts, subscribe for more stories about Black women who turn their pain into power. Hit like. If you believe fitness should be for you, not for someone else. Comment. Have you ever worked hard to change yourself for the wrong reasons? How did you reclaim your journey? Thank you for watching, and remember, your transformation is yours. Don't let anyone make it about them. See you in the next story.